Well, unless you're a vampire or an enemy of garlic, what better opportunity to mark National Garlic Day and making good use of its health benefits that include it and adding it to a simple dinner option. Niall Sabongi has just made the recipe in mind. He's making a pan-roasted Gillnet of Hake with wild garlic, mushrooms and smoked garlic aioli. Delicious. Yeah. It smells good. Oh, that pan is hot.
The pan is hot, yeah. I'm actually waiting for it to cool down slightly.
Okay. So with this Hake, we talked earlier on about well, let's talk about garlic first of all. Like, would you add it to all your dishes? Is
no,
it kind of a staple?
no, absolutely not. No. Obviously, it can be very strong and overpowering. I do love garlic though, so I'll often eat quite a bit of garlic.
And you have quite a few of them there, I see.
Yeah, so I mean, you've got wild garlic, which is in season now, and which is just lovely. It grows everywhere. And then later on this year, then you'll start getting Irish garlic from the likes of Drummond House down in Louth, which is really, really lovely and really, really kind of punchy and powerful. Then we get a little rose garlic here as well, and then that's actually kind of regular supermarket garlic. Yeah,
so that's the kind of the standard garlic that we see everywhere.
And it's not really very strong. You could use that whole clove in something. You really, or the whole bulb in something. You really could.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I would. Yeah, I use about half of that. Whereas like with the Drummond House stuff, you know, that would be loads. 3 cloves will be really, really punchy.
Cheers, I feel I put in a clove or two and my breath is stinking. Maybe that's not the garlic.
That's not the garlic, exactly. I think you might have to look deeper than that.
So you could put nearly a half one of those into
a dish. I would. If I was making a tomato sauce or something like that at home for spaghetti or something like that, like a bolognese.
For 2 or like a family kind of thing?
For the 4 of us, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And, but this Drummond one, it's even more punchy, would it be?
It's really, really punchy, yeah. Irish grown, so it's... you know, and it's seasonal. Whereas this kind of garlic is all year round, so it just wouldn't have the same kick to it, I don't think.
And what? So you have the purple one, and then is that a smoked one at the end?
So that's a smoked one at the end, which I've just popped some in there, and I'm just going to make a little aioli. So I'm going to make a smoked garlic aioli, kind of like a mayonnaise.
Oh, yum!
To go with your Hake.
What's that now?
That's a little bit of mustard.
Just Dijon?
Just some Dijon, yeah, and then a couple of egg yolks.
Okay. What's that? Two egg yolks, some Dijon, and some garlic.
2 egg yolks, some Dijon, yeah. And then I'm going to give that a little blitz until it starts coming like a little bit kind of whiter and paler. And then a little bit of just regular white wine vinegar. And then I'm going to use a little bit of this as well. This is the rosewood or wildwood Irish vinegar. This is like a rose petal one, so it's a little bit sweeter, just to sweeten it up a little bit.
So it would be the same as the other vinegar the white wine vinegar?
Yeah,
it's just a bit,
it's got
mix it up a bit.
Got the smell there, but it's really, really lovely.
Oh, that does smell gorgeous, doesn't it?
Good, isn't it? And I'm just going to throw some mushrooms in here
balsamic.
As well.
And so this is how you make mayonnaise, pretty much?
This is exactly how you make mayonnaise, yeah. This is exactly how you make mayonnaise.
That
easy, yeah. Well, we'll see now in a second if it doesn't split on me. So I'm going to use half olive oil and half regular rapeseed oil.
Why is that?
The olive oil is lovely in it, but it can be quite strong in flavour. So I'm going to use a little bit of plain oil then as well, just so that's what it is. It's 90%, 99% oil.
So how much oil are we talking here? Is that kind of a cupful or?
About 200 mils. Okay. Yeah, like a cupful, yeah. So you can see it there. It's begun to get really nice and thick.
I absolutely love mayonnaise, and I love aioli
mayonnaise
as well.
with everything.
And what's that now? That's the rapeseed, is it?
This is the regular rapeseed oil, yeah. I like being with mayonnaise. It's the same as if you're making a béarnaise or a hollandaise, those kind of classic sauces. But instead of using butter, you're using oil. Okay. So you can hear it getting thicker and thicker there. So turn it over a bit.
And so that's the key, just adding it slowly.
Yeah.
And then, so you can just let the Hake cook away then as well while you're doing that.
Yeah, so that's looking like mayonnaise now. And yeah, the Hake has been cooking away.
So what have you got? So some wild mushrooms cooking, kind of just crisping the skin on that one.
Yeah. I'm just going to soften them. So it's almost ready, the fish. So just give it another minute or two just for that. And of course, just a little bit of butter.
And when would you add kind of the Irish garlic or the wild garlic?
I'm just going to put the wild garlic in now in a second, just to let it soften. I don't want it to be too cooked.
Delicious.
And I have a little bit of lemon juice into here as well.
Smells really good.
Smell good?
And so you're just going to throw some of the garlic leaves in. But
Yeah, literally, I'm just going to
any
put some
of
of the leaves and some of the flowers
cloves
in and
No?
just let them. Pardon?
What are the flowers?
The flowers. So these are the wild garlic flowers. There you go, Tommy.
So can you just pick them whenever you're?
Yeah,
out
you'll see them all
wandering
over
in wild?
the hedgerows. Obviously, if you're going to pick some from the hedgerow, just
Give it a clean.
give it a wash. Yeah, absolutely.
And talk to me about National Garlic Day. So
that's a garlic day.
isn't
Yeah,
even
well, it's not really in season until about June. But obviously, wild garlic is in season now, which is lovely.
Are there what are the benefits to
Well,
eating
garlic's
garlic?
just great for you. I mean, it's great for your heart,
Can eat this.
liver, lungs, everything.
Oh, that's strong. My breath's
It's
gonna
really
smell
punchy.
that.
Your breath after all of this is going to be strong.
But you can get black garlic though. Isn't that one that you can take that doesn't make your breath smell?
Black garlic's fermented garlic, so it'd be a different flavour to it than regular garlic. They say if you eat some parsley, it kind of neutralises it, but I don't know. I love the smell and taste of garlic, so it doesn't really,
Yeah, no, I do.
doesn't really bother me.
Okay, we have 30 seconds here left, so
sorry.
let's get a look here. I'm going to look forward to tasting this hake. It smells delicious. Very fancy. So how's work going at the minute?
Yeah,
You've
work's
hopefully
good.
got an idea of
Work's
things.
going well. The new grocer, Saltwater, is opening up on the 30th, so we're really busy just kind of planning that.
Brilliant, brilliant. Okay, let's try it out.
There you go.
Niall, it looks really impressive. I do enjoy a bit of hake and that
Love
aioli
hake.
as well.
It's a great time of year for it.
Oh! That aioli is delicious. The hake's not bad too, but the aioli is very impressive. Thank you very much.
Not at all, my pleasure.
Gorgeous.